our ensemble cast back out to the stage. Another round of applause. They're about to think of stuff off the top of their heads. All right, we did give Drew the questions in advance. We should tell you that. So Drew's going to come up here. He's going to tell you a few different stories, one at a time. And then our improvisers will do some improv loosely based off of those stories. Sound good? All right, Drew. So first time, what's a moment where you saw mutual aid working in an unexpected way?
Thanks. Great question. We were talking about food rescue earlier, and a big part of food rescue is kind of always being ready to show up at a moment's notice and try and rescue food to get back into the community. And probably about a year ago, we got a call last minute. There was a chain of grocery stores, not naming any names, but they closed really suddenly. And one of those, a few weeks after it closed, several people have been trying to see, like, hey, we know that it was full of food. Like, does anybody know, like, what's happening with that food, anything like that? And like, several weeks after the sudden closure, we finally, through like a mutual connection, got the call and they said, you have a day, you have like a week, get ready, you can go in, you have one day, get as much food as you can out of this deserted grocery store. There's like a demented supermarket sweep type of situation. So we mobilized, we tried to get as many people as we could to like show up, and we had like a big box truck that we had, and we pulled it up, and we like busted into this grocery store, and we're just like clearing off the shelves, just like into boxes, and things you don't think about is like grocery stores have like perishables and shelf-stable things and freezer things, like refrigerated. And, like all the produce was like disgusting and smelled horrible, and all the alcohol. They said you can't touch the alcohol. And so we started with all this stuff on the shelves, and we were just like packing it up as best we could. We were just taking like load after load of this big box truck to our warehouse facility, and then there was all the frozen stuff, which is like, okay, the minute you take it out of the freezer, it's like you got to get it on the truck. I think we borrowed like a freezer truck, and then we were like taking load after load to our storage warehouse. But it was a while. It was like 9 a.m. to like 9 p.m. like the full day, just like clearing up this grocery store. Never thought that was a situation I'd find myself.
Emergency meeting!
Yes, Santa!
Yes, Santa, what do you need?
It is
Santa.
Thank you.
I also love you.
Oh, freaking, you guys
Not
are
as
so
much,
weird.
thank you.
I like you, but
Yeah.
She's my #1 employee of the month, but listen! It is December 26th, and do you see what I have in front of you?
Extra toys.
what? How could it
They
be?
didn't all get delivered.
And why do you think that is?
Because not everyone in the world is Christian.
Because you're mad at your job? Did we make a mistake,
Okay.
Santa?
We overproduced because we assumed everybody was Christian.
Wait, was boys and girls not inclusive enough? Children can be non-binary, Santa.
And you see, the correct answer is ho 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 F, all of the above.
Our algorithm is so messed up.
And here I thought capitalism is creating the demand for scarcity.
Santa, why don't we just give all the extra toys to the polar bears?
We can't do that though. That's not in the algorithm.
Oh.
Yes, how are we supposed to know if the polar bears are naughty or nice?
You have to talk to those IT
They're all naughty,
hosts.
like as a species.
That's
We know that.
Okay, well let's calm down.
Oh, sweet.
PC culture.
Wait, I have another crazy idea. What if we give all the toys to the penguins?
They're pretty good.
Penguins.
Oh.
I like them.
Penguins are nice.
Yeah,
There's some of the good ones.
and I've heard they're Christian.
We can't use these. We have flippers.
What the fuck am I
God.
gonna do with
It's
them?
like they're dangling a carrot in front of our noses, but it's not even something we
It's
can
a
eat.
PlayStation.
God! I just want to play Star Wars Battlefront 2, but I fucking can't! Yeah, we probably should just keep hitting it until something happens.
It might happen. I don't know. I could kick it too.
Oh my God! What the hell did it just do? It's transforming! Oh my God, it's massive! What the hell? Whoa!
PlayStation.
Hey, PlayStation, you got any sardines for us to eat?
Of course I do. I have plenty of I have plenty for the whole world to eat.
You must be that new PlayStation 7.
You'll see that the old owner's already packing up, but there's loads and loads and loads of natural sunlight. Like, come on, this would be the perfect place for you. I mean, you're my ex-wife. I know you. I know you'd like this place.
And all this free stuff?
No, that's the old owner's.
No, it's free stuff.
Honey, you used to be such a kleptomaniac. You can't be doing that stuff.
Come on. All right, one last time. Yeah.
No, the last
All
time
right,
we went
no.
to jail.
You be the lookout. All right. Look.
Oh,
There.
God.
Look at it. They got a sun lamp.
Yeah, it's very
It's
nice.
for my seasonal depression.
Yes, you are depressed and a kleptomaniac. These are the two things I remember from our yeah, you know what? Fine, for old time's sake. Yeah, stick it in the car. Yeah. What if say someone broke in? Oh, I feel crazy. I'm bad real estate.
All right. Next question. Tell us about a time that you saw mutual aid working better than charity.
Cool. Thanks. Yeah, it's a great question. The thing that came to mind for me is how quickly we can mobilize, because we're just a group of people that are showing up, and so people are available to be there because they've chosen to be there. And it was right when we were starting to do a lot more food rescue type work. And a couple of folks had managed to get their hands on like a van they were borrowing from this other organization. Like they could use it 2 days a week, and they were picking up food. It was like the deep winter months, like January and February. And we were just kind of figuring out how this all worked. It was still the height of the pandemic, so it was a crazy time, like a weird time. And they were just a couple of friends. They were just like driving around picking up food. But like I said, there was like a ton of snow and ice and stuff on the ground. So they were borrowing this van, but like every week it seemed like there was some like calamity. I think like they got the van stuck in an alleyway at one point that wasn't plowed, or they were like getting dings and dents on it, or I think they hit like a fence at one point probably. So it gets to like the end of winter. It was like, do we need to do anything? And they're like, let's just make it through winter, basically. It gets to the end of winter, and we're like, okay, we should probably see if we can like get some repairs on this van, because like we borrowed it and they're gonna be pissed at us. So we had like a meeting about it, and then we made this little flyer, and we're like, hey, we've been borrowing this van for food rescue. You know, we got to do some repairs on it. It's going to cost however much money. And it was pretty cool because like everybody had their networks, their neighbors, their friends and stuff, and they shared it. And like within like 24 hours, like money was just coming in, like small increments. Everybody's just like, yeah, I can ship in this, I can ship in that. And so it went from like, what are we going to do about this, to like, oh, we're good. And now we have extra money to people continue to donate. And we're able to use it for other stuff. And it all came together super quick because we mobilized quickly.
Boss?
Yes?
2 problems. Exactly 2 problems. Number 1, too many complaints. Number 2, too less money.
Two less money?
Yes.
That's the opposite of what I wanted and I asked for.
That's the way it is right now.
All right.
And these complaints, specific complaints. Specific.
Okay. All right. Well, what is it about Dick's Sporting Goods that these people complaining about?
It's just that they're complaining that we don't have seasonal equipment, you know? Seasonal.
There's several people at the door.
I'm sure.
All right.
You let me in.
Yeah, come in. It's open. Oh.
It's
Get in
these people
here.
again.
Is this the CEO of Dick's Sporting Goods?
Yeah. Okay. Yes, I'm the CEO. That's the COO.
We have some complaints.
Yeah, we do.
Several.
Well,
Many.
all right. This is.
Are they specific though?
Incredibly specific.
I know you.
I find your little title incredibly inappropriate. I was driving by with my 8-year-old. She doesn't even know what that means.
Yeah.
Like, do you want to be a sports store or
what are we doing, you freak?
a store for the devil?
Look.
Why don't you name the store Richards? Why does it have to be Dick's?
That's what I told you.
I know it's a name of affection for
For what?
for my Richard.
Okay.
My son Richard. Come on.
Oh, your son?
Oh, your
Freaking
son is that
gross.
like a sick metaphor for something? Yeah.
All right. We'll work on it. We'll try to change it to Richard. What's your next complaint?
See, I told you.
And make it specific.
Specifically?
Yes.
Your sporting goods are sporting bags.
Yeah.
Yes.
Super
Get it out.
misleading.
Okay,
Yes.
that sounds subjective to me. To be quite honest.
No. Have you seen your Patagonia section? Yuck. Okay, there are like 3 different types of fleeces. It's like, we know they make more.
And tell me why I can go on Amazon and get it for much cheaper than I can get it in the retail store.
Yeah.
See, I told you this
And
is
tell me
why.
why the only shorts you have in stock are chartreuse.
Yeah.
That is objectively out.
Yes.
I just didn't think you people would figure out the internet.
You
yeah.
I meant people who aren't CEOs. That's
Wow.
All right.
You don't think we're CEOs? I don't have you know.
Wait, I have to ask you one question. What do you think our names are?
Yeah.
What do
Yeah.
you think our names are?
Cecil.
Oh, that actually is my name.
Great. You know what?
Hey, mobilize immediately!
Damn, but I'm the transformer that just wants to chill at home. I'm an introvert.
No! There are all kinds of problems in the world and we gotta turn into and out of cars.
Yeah, you're a car, but I turn into a recliner chair. I'm an introvert.
You look hella comfy.
I am, but not actually at all. Look, I don't even think I'm cut out to be a transformer anymore. I'm just the weirdo. Everybody else is a cool car.
What? No, we're all robots from space, Kay? Every transformer has a place in this transformer order.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's
what's
true.
up? It's me, Bumblebee, the yellow one. Turned into a taxi?
Yeah!
Yeah.
Also a car!
We get it. We get it. You've been in the movies, okay?
Yeah.
We get it. But I'm an introvert. I'm not leaving this place.
And I don't get residuals from movies, so I suck at work.
Yeah, well, sucks for you. Michael Bay's got me in the 7th one coming up. Oh!
Help! Help! My grandfather's stuck in a tree and he's about to fall and he needs a really soft surface to fall on.
Whoa!
Oh my God!
Whoa!
What do I do?
Whoa!
And like make a really kind of thing for him to fall. Wait, I should. Okay.
Go, go, go!
Grandpa! Oh my God! Grandpa!
We got one last question for Drew. There we go. Drew, why don't you tell us about a surprising way that someone has supported your work?
Yeah, like I was saying, most of us that are involved with the Food Sovereignty Coalition are just people that kind of found their way in. Like, we're all just neighbors trying to help out neighbors. So like, I know that I don't really know much about warehouses or large scale food rescue or preparation or storage or anything like that. So we're kind of learning as we go with a lot of the work that we're doing. And one thing that I don't think any of us expected was when we started rescuing more and more food and like receiving deliveries or receiving food donations or bringing food in, is that pretty much all food comes in cardboard boxes. And if you have a place that you're receiving a bunch of that, you're just constantly getting boxes and boxes and boxes, and they all start to add up really quick. And I've gotten really good at knowing how to break down a box. Like thousands at this point, I feel like. And but even when you break them down, they still just are piling up and piling up, and it was like actually becoming an issue where it's like, they can get gross and become a place that like rodents want to be, and then just like in the way. And so a neighbor that we were delivering food every week to this one specific neighbor, and I think somebody that was dropping the food off probably was just complaining about the situation. He was like, "Well, I have this big van." And we're like, "Okay, cool." And he's like, "Why don't I just come by and see if I can help?" And so he came and we tested it out, and we just loaded up his entire. It's like one of those old conversion vans, like the Astro vans, if you'll know what I'm talking about. And so it's there's a few cardboard recycling facilities in the city of Chicago. The things you learn that you'd never think you're going to know. I know all the locations of the cardboard recycling facilities in Chicago. But we're like, yeah, here's the closest one. You can go there. So we loaded up his van and he went. And next week he was like, yeah, I can help with that again. And sure enough, the cardboard piled up. He loaded up his van again. And that's been 2 years ago. And he's been there every Saturday since. And now we're like, morning, John. And we don't deliver the food. He just picks up the food from the warehouse, loads up the van full of cardboard, goes on his way, and works out for him.
All right, girls, so break it down for me. You sued dicks and now you're a millionaire? Yeah, freaking yeah. I really scored on this first date.
Yeah, listen, you don't get this about being super rich because you're super poor, but it's freaking great. People, you can just tell people to do things, and they're like, no, I don't want to do that. But then you wiggle a little bit of cash in front of them, and all of a sudden they're doing it.
Girl, I'd do anything for you, even if there wasn't any cash involved.
Hey, no, I parked here first. You can't try to park in my parking
No,
spot.
freaking girl, get out of here. Get out of here, girl.
No, you're talking like you have a lot of money or something.
I do.
Oh shit! Oh my god!
Yeah, freaking get out of here.
Yeah, okay, I'll move my car.
Oh, freaking yeah.
Oh my god, you hit my son with your huge van.
Yeah, freaking did that.
He was only 6, he had so much life to live. And now he's very visibly dead.
Oh, freaking what? Freaking I don't care.
Nothing you do will ever replace the life of the young, gentle soul that you took away from this earth.
Oh, really?
And clear! Oh, back to life! You've been laying here for a while, but you were totally fine.
Yeah, I was just really enjoying my nap. Have you seen my mom?
Oh.
Mike, who are you?
I'm just a roving EMT.
In English, please.
You saved my life.
Oh. Are you rich?
Oh,
Freaking what?
I'm rich and a good person.
Oh! Oh my god, I do!
Dad! And now the tables are stacking up. Here on the left side of the ring, we have Barnabas the Clobopus. But on the left side of the ring, we have the
Evelyn.
Joe!
Zach.
Helen.
Vishnu.
Satvika. Ariana. Sophia.
Ace.
I'm Megan. I'm Ellen. Give it up one more time for Leo. And give it up one more time for Drew and Helen. Our goal of this show is for you all to get involved. So if you look on your tables, there's little pieces of paper with QR codes. One is for volunteer opportunities. Pick out one you like. And one is for donations. Ooh. Also, we're going to have an after party so we can all mix and mingle and figure out how to do mutual aid together over at Old Town Ale House. But thanks again for coming, and we had a great time. I'll see you all next week.